It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello guys, welcome to another Zero to Hero crash course tutorial on web development. So what we are going to do today is we are going to create a sample tutorial for you guys, and so that you can have a taste of what we are going to offer to you in a premium class. So we're going to create a particular web page, a single web page. I'm going to host it online publicly so that everyone can visit everywhere in the world. So what we do is that you go on Google Play Store and you get an editor. We are going to use an editor in order to create it, because as far as web development is concerned, it has to do with the using of styling language and markup language in order to create HTML document. Okay, in order to create HTML document. So what we have to do is that we will necessarily go and download an editor called Handwriter, right? Handwriter, free HTML, free that is Handwriter is a free HTML editor. We're going to use HTML here now in order to do the short sample, but in a premium class we are going to add more languages. This is just a markup language. We're going to invoke ourselves into the markup language and then the styling language in a premium class. So what you do actually is to download this Handwriter, and since I already downloaded it, I just have to open. This is the interface, and you know, as web development is concerned, web development is actually the collection of related HTML pages with similar data hosted online through at least a single web server. And the main function of creating a website is necessarily maybe to create awareness about a particular product, about a particular brand, or to pass an information to the world without necessarily doing a lot of content creation on videos and things like that. So one thing you have to do is that you need to start by writing HTML syntax. So a syntax is actually the manner in which the HTML pages need to be before it responds to your element that you are inserting. So now I want you to figure it out this way. This is how the HTML syntax look like. You will have the head, it's just like an individual. You are from here to here. This is the head of the person. This is the body, right? This is the body, and then here this is the ending part of HTML. This is the beginning part of HTML. So when you have HTML up, you have HTML down. Let's use this. Here you are going to have HTML here. HTML will start here. You have the head ends here, and then you have the body ends here, and then HTML ends here. Okay, so what happened basically, the truth about it is, inside the head tag you are going to have a title tag. For every head there is inside the title tag. So the main use of the head for now is just to carry the title tag, though we are going to see how we are going to implement more function into the title tag when we are dealing with the styling language. So in a body we are going to include all the HTML elements we want to put in our page. Like if you want to talk about your maybe an ice cream business, then you are going to talk about it in the body, and then after you are done you are going to close. But now we are going to look at this in the form of quotes. So the first thing is that you need to understand that quotes are written in the syntax are half but tags, and tags are written using this open and close tags. So you have open tag and this is a close tag. You can see it opens and close. So we are going to open and put HTML. Yeah, that is an open tag. But now I want us to do something. I want us to add again another tag called a doc type HTML. This doc type HTML called document type HTML is actually there in order to indicate to the browser that you will use to run your HTML code that this is an HTML5 document. So after the HTML, as I earlier demonstrated with the picture, after HTML you are going to have the head. You have to put the head, and then you do close the head. you have the head close here, and inside the head you have the title of your HTML document, of your HTML page or your website. So let's say our sample is the name of our title, so the head is there to carry the title. After the head, you necessarily have the body, and the body also now includes all what you want to do. The body entails all the HTML element or all the different information you want to pass out to the world. Here now, after the body, you close now HTML. Inside the body now, you can now apply any tag, or you can now apply any text that you want. Let's say we just try to say welcome to Digifluent Academy. Welcome to Digifluent Academy. Now we are going to click here in order to save it, and then after saving, now we are going to click here in order to run it to see the preview of what we have just done. So you click there to save, and then you can put the name. We are going to put the name as free sample.html, and we are going to save it in a folder called AA. So we are going to save it, and after saving, we'll click here to run it, so you can see what we got. But now we are going to make it much more beautiful again by actually applying some HTML tag on it. So all you need to do is apply some HTML tag on it. Apply for every HTML tag that you apply, you also close that HTML tag at the end of the text. So in the beginning of the text you apply a tag, at the end of the text you close the tag, except for some certain text that they will not necessarily need to be they will not necessarily have their closing tag. So what you need to do now is adding this B here, this B, and this, you close it. The B is called bold, so we are going to bold the text. If you look at it now, it's bold, right? Now I can also add again more HTML tag by adding what they call the mackup, which is a tag that will permit a horizontal motion of that particular text. You get it now? Now after adding this welcome to Digifluent Academy, I can now then add maybe a horizontal line. Adding a horizontal line. The horizontal line is a tag that doesn't need to be closed. You just put the horizontal line, and then you proceed with the next step by maybe putting introduction. With introduction, I can still do bold it. I'll close the bold tag here and run it. You get what it is. So this is an example of how you are going to use with web development. You just need to have a mastery of what tag is to be used and how to use it in order to get a web page ready. You can design more and more web pages, develop more and more web pages, and you link them up together to form one website. You can develop in order to in styling. That is not just in styling, and in fact HTML is just like the skeleton. Then CSS, which is the styling language we are going to use in a premium class, is just like the flesh. And then motion graphics can come with JavaScript. So we are going to see more into how you are going to develop a full functional website and run with a real-time project. We're going to work with a real-time project until we get a full functional website done. But for now, let's go ahead and host this particular one. This was just to give you the taste of what we are going to offer. So we are going to host this particular website online so that someone can visit it anywhere in the world. So don't forget we saved it at freesample.html. So what you do is that you are going to leave here and go to any browser that you are using, any browser of your choice, and then you are going to use a free online hoster, a free online host platform where it's going to permit us work as a server. So we are going to type CineHost, right? CineHost. Okay, if you can see, here is CineHost. TinyHost is a platform that will help us in hosting our platform online publicly. So you click on TinyHost. Once you come in, you are now free now to upload a package. Okay, you upload an HTML package by clicking here. But before you do that, you need to put the domain name of your website, a subdomain name. In order to get a custom domain name, that is, let's say if you type america.com, you are going to see some results, right? But if you type your name.com, you will necessarily not see a result, simply because your name is a custom domain name you need to purchase from Google. You need to buy a custom domain name, but they give you here the ability to use a subdomain name. So we are going to use this subdomain name, that free web sample. Good. This is our custom domain name. We are going to click on this file, this HTML single file here, and then we upload. And we upload now the file that we just saved as free sample. We upload that our free sample. Here is okay, a free sample. You can see it right this way. So we click there to upload free sample.html. Now I'm going to put an email in a hosting. So I click on launch in order to host this particular website publicly so that everyone can visit. Click on launch and then it's working. If you can see, they said free web sample tiny.site is nearly live, so it's going to be hosted live. So just give it some few seconds. Let's see what it gets. Okay, so it's said that for security reason they need to verify our email, right? So we have been sent a login link to our Gmail. We'll go there and we'll verify if that is actually true. So what we'll do is that go to our Google Gmail, and then I think we are going to see the login link. Here is it. You click on login, and then you put some few modalities. Web development experience. You can say you just have little experience, of course. Maybe with your job side, you can say it's a student. Now the role, you can say a designer, and the role, you may say a developer, an engineer. Use case, you can say a prototype. You're just making a prototype. So you click on continue. Good. Now you see the sites now have been hosted live. If someone visit it, it's going to see it. Now if you can look at it very well, you can edit the sites back, you can edit your website back, you can update it, or you can delete it. Okay, no big deal. Now this is the custom domain name that people are going to use in order to visit your website. freewebsample.tiny.host is already live. So let's try to verify if this is really live. So we are going to go on our Google site, Google Chrome, and then we type this custom domain name to see if we are going to see that site, freewebsample.tiny.site. So we go to our Google Chrome, then we are going to type there free web sample .tiny.host.site. Sorry, we run it, and you can see our website, right? This is the site that you created with your HTML elements. Welcome to Digifluent Academy, an introduction. I hope you are able to see that. So guys, just to give you the taste of what we can offer, we are going to work also with a real-time project for you to design a full functional website, develop a full functional website for your own venture, and you can do much more better than this. This is just to show you how we are going to deal with you. Okay, so have a nice time and do try to do some few samples if you want, and do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and do not also forget to subscribe to our training program, because the better you do that, the better you're going to design.